It's a really windy day today outside, once again. So I nipped outside to see if there's any beans we could harvest. They've all just appeared over the last few days. So that's a really good harvest. So obviously this afternoon, blanching and freezing is in order. Then we can add to all those bags of vegetables that we've already got in there, which is what it's all about, saving for autumn and winter. But before I go back up garden to see what might need doing today, I just want to say thank you to David Little, who's made a donation to this channel. And as I've said in past, every penny gets put back into this channel. So once again, thank you David, that's very much appreciated. When we get to this time of year, starting to slowly approach autumn, we're doing lots of harvests. And although we did quite a big harvest of tomatoes only a few days ago, this morning I've collected even more. They just keep coming and coming. Everything's ripening faster and faster. And that's what I've collected this morning. Different varieties. We've got these really nice little red cherry ones. We've got the Gardener's Delight salad ones. And then we've got the bigger outdoor girls. But considering how much we harvested only a few days ago, we've just got all those. But it's not just these that I've harvested this morning. We've got other bits and bobs of fruit and veg as well, which I'll show you in a while. But apart from harvesting fruit and veg, we also start harvesting seeds, so we can save them for next year to grow plants for free. And some of the seeds that we have been saving are flower seeds, and I'll show you what they are and what we do with them. So these are those Lychnis plants, and they're a perennial flower. So they start off like that with all the flowers on top. Then eventually they end up like this. The flowers have about gone and they've got these little pods on top. And as they're dying back, the tops will start to go brown. And that's when you can harvest them and take seeds, especially if there's a bit of an hole in top. So we just take them off like that and keep them that way up, because if there's seeds in there, you'll lose them. And if we just shake them like that, you can see all those seeds coming out. And we get hundreds of seeds every year from these to resow in spring. And then we've also got these California poppies, and they put out little stems like that, and when them stems go brown, they pop open and release lots of seeds. So if you're careful, once they've gone brown, you have to harvest them, because they'll pop as soon as you touch them, if not when you take them off. And they're collecting these. This one's not quite ready yet, it needs to be browner than that. And there's lots and lots of them as well. And then we've got sweet peas. And again, once they start going brown like that, and you tap them, you can hear that there's seeds inside. So we just take those off. It's far too windy to be outside today, but we have collected a few seeds, as I just showed you. And these ones, I don't believe you could hear it outside, they're the sweet peas. And when they're brown, and you can hear them rattling, they've got seeds in them that you can save and replant next year. I'll open one up. So you just pop them like pea pods, and then you can see the little sweet peas inside. These are green, they're not ready, so they've harvested a little bit early because they're not supposed to be that colour. But the ones from that other pod are black. And that's exactly how they should be when you harvest them. We've got quite a few of those to harvest pretty soon. The entire fence is full of these little pods. Lots of free seeds, meaning lots of free plants next year. And then we've got these Lychnis, which, if you can see that, hopefully, all the seeds are inside this pod, ready to go. Let's try another one. Hopefully you can see that. Loads and loads of seeds coming out there. We collect hundreds and hundreds of these seeds every single year. It's well worth doing. But we've also got some other bits and bobs in house that we've harvested this morning, and some seeds that we can harvest from vegetable plants as well. So we'll go and have a look at those. And also in this shed, that's all those onions that we harvested and left to dry out. And now they're ready to use. Really nice big onions, and they're firm, which is exactly how they should be. There's about 90 onions on this bench. So if you used an onion every single day, there's over 3 months worth. So apart from getting a mega harvest of tomatoes this morning, we've also got quite a few strawberries as well, and a couple of handfuls of blackberries, and not to mention a really big harvest of French beans again, which will be blanched and frozen. So it's been a really good morning for the fruit, the veg, but also for seed collecting. And this is basically what happens to the seeds. We collect them and then we store them in jars, and all those in there are yellow poppies. These ones are all those Lychnis, hundreds and hundreds of seeds. And then we've got a few hot lemon drop chili peppers. And just here in this box is where we save those California poppy seeds. And we do that for a reason. Because they're the ones that once they're ready, they basically explode and throw seeds everywhere. So we have to keep them in a box, else it throws seeds all over the house. And you can see that some of these have popped. Some not quite so, but sometimes just picking them up can set them off. That's one that's already popped. Still some seeds in there. Just knock those out. And that's basically how they should look when you harvest them. A nice brown colour. So, as I said, they're in there for a reason. And once they've all popped and all the seeds are in the bottom, we'll just clear out the shells and pop those in jars. And we've got those California poppies in red and yellow. And as we get later into year, we're going to be collecting even more seeds from different things as well, including things like these ripe hot chili peppers. And getting seeds out of these for saving is really simple. I'll show you what I do. So I'll basically just put down a little paper towel, and then I'll cut the end of this pepper off, and straight away you can see the seeds. We can get those out, but the easiest way to do it is to turn it that way and then rub it just like this, and virtually all your seeds are going to come out at once. And then you just need to spread them around on this paper towel. Just try and separate them as much as you can. What you need to do with that then is leave it to dry for about 2 days so the seeds completely dry out, and then you can pop them in your jars and you've got your seeds for next year. So every single thing we're doing this morning is saving us money. We've got really good harvest of those beans, tomatoes and fruit, while at the same time we're saving and drying out seeds from chili peppers. We're collecting seeds from various flower plants, popping them in jars and labelling them. So when it comes to next spring, we're going to have lots of stuff that's cost us nothing to start us off at new season. If you want to see what else we collect between now and the end of the year, just hit that subscribe button and press that notifications bell, and we'll see you at next update. You all take care. Thanks for watching.